Hi guys, welcome back. It's Chrissy the Crystal Indigo, and I am here with Scorpio's reading for July 1st through the 15th, 2019. Again, I want to send a shout out to all my new subscribers. Thank you so much for helping me along my journey. And if you have any ideas of things you want me to talk about on my channel or topics, you can leave me a comment in the comment section. If you would like to book a free reading, you can find the information below in the description box. But right now I'm going to get into the reading. Just wanted to give you guys a shout out and just say thank you so much for allowing me to, um, stand in my truth and just share my gifts with you all. It means a lot to me, sincerely, from my heart. And again, this is Scorpio's reading for July 1st through the 15th, 2019. Now, I'm using Light Worker Oracle. So this is my second day using this spread, this tarot spread or this oracle spread, and it's really beautiful, and you'll see why. Um, and I'm using the weight deck. It's my favorite deck. So let's start with your reading, Scorpio. So for the first card that came out, you got the moon. And sometimes when you see the moon, it's like illusions, maybe like you're seeing things from one way, um, instead of seeing them for what they are. And I feel like also with the moon, how it resonates with me is that, like, even though it's dim out, like there's still some light. So like all isn't lost. So that's what, I'm looking at when I see this. And I want you to know, like, Scorpio, like, your better is on the way. Better is yet to come. Better is here now. I want you to think of things like that when you start to get down on yourself, because I feel like as I'm channeling into this message, I just start to get really sad. In the present position, Scorpio, you got the Six of Wands. And as you can see, like, there's two people on this boat. And it's like, you know what? I'm walking away from everything. Maybe you live with your in-laws and you guys got to the point where you just was like, you know what? This was an idea for us to come here and save. This is not working out. You know what? Let's get in this boat and let's figure it out on our own, right? And like I said, with the swords, there could be, Aquarius, um, Libra, what's the other one? Gemini energy. So, like, this could resonate with you a lot if, a particular person with those signs are involved in this situation or in your life that you're thinking about. And again, this could be interchangeable for the cross watchers. In your future card, you got the King of Pentacles. Now, I tried to, at first, when the cards came out, I tried to reshuffle because I was like, no, 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 like, this isn't a card. When I shuffled it again, the card came out again, so I stayed with it. The same thing for your overall energy card. You got the Fool, and I was like, no, I don't really feel, but Divine says that's what it is. So for the future position, you got the King of Pentacles, and like you're sitting there and you like have, you know, everything. And maybe for Scorpio, like you really needed to like get away and like really focus on what, serves you or grow you. And maybe you were surrounded by so many things that just was taken away from your vibration and not allowing you to be your authentic true self. And this could be vice versa, okay? And then with the Fool, you finally get to that point where, you know, with this, it's like you're in bliss. Like, this is the overall energy. Like, you're in bliss. Like, you're not even paying attention that you're about to hop off a cliff. Um, and some would say, like, you're in la la land or, whatever. And I feel like the Scorpio, maybe there were some situations in your specific situation where you didn't really, it's like with the moon card, the first and the first card is the past position. This is the overall energy, past to present. So maybe you didn't see a person or see a situation for what it was, and then eventually you saw the person or the situation for what it was, right? Because like this person isn't even paying attention. It's like they're just so like, don't want to say it like this, but just like happily lost in the sauce, right? So that's your tarot spread, Scorpio. Let's dive into your oracle spread. The first card, that came out is Family of Light, okay? And I want you to listen to these specific messages very closely and write down some things that you want to look up, that you hear, because I'm going to read each message to you. So family of light is 17. Okay? Okay, here we go. So family of light, the limits that much of humanity place upon their love, that they will love their own family, country, religion, or community better than they love those on the outside. It says, do not restrain your heart. You are capable of loving humanity, of loving all creations on earth. And it says, and as extended spiritual family, you will love all as your own. You are meant to belong to I think it says broader family of light. Sorry, like the words are like so small you can't even see it. And that's 17, family of light. And what did I tell you? Like your cards are for you. Like you see like all the animals there, the moon, the illusion, and then you got the family of light and you saw what the family of light card said. The second card came out, Dark Angel, right? And then you see the Six of Swords. That's number 30. So it says, Dark Angel. The Dark Angel comes to you with a radical truth. Divine love is always there for you, without exception. Love will never forget you. It will never stop caring for you, even when it seems most unlikely. In fact, especially then, the divine is reaching for you and nurturing you. Even our wounds are ways that we can discover love and divine grace through the healing process. The divine is always helping you remember who you are and find your way, and find your true joy. It says, when the dark angel appears, when the dark angel appears, you are being given a gift of light, even if it may seem to be a hidden blessing, right? Got the Six of Swords. Boom. Here comes the Pentacles, right? The next card that came out, trust in the plan. Guys, we have to trust in the plan. Like, know that if you stay in that vibration of like things are never going to work out, things are always going to be dark, you're going to continue to attract that to you. And if you're unsure about what law of attraction is or what manifesting is, I want you guys to Google that stuff so that way you can prepare yourself a lot better and start to change things right now. Because you can change tomorrow just like that, right? Just by how you think, just by how the loving energy is in your heart, right? So this is Trust in the Plan. It's number 13. All right, let's see what we got here. It says, in preparation for radical growth, there can be temporary disorder and chaos. Whilst the mind may worry that something is going wrong, the spirit knows that this is a way for the old to disassemble so the new can be formed. Although you may feel out of control during such times, you do not need to resist the process. Do not resist the process. There is no need to attempt to impose your own sense of order upon the greater plan. You do not need excuse me, to seek solutions, for there is no problem here in need of solving. What has been is being cleared away in preparations for the next chapter in your life. Have faith, all is well. Your overall energy, see that? Alchemical mutation. That's number 31. So let's see what 31 is talking about. Okay, so alchemical mutation. Your spiritual growth is changing your mind, body, and soul. It is very real. It is helping you fulfill all aspects of your divine destiny. It is awakening spiritual talents and attracting and new energies. This process will bring tremendous joy and satisfaction. Okay, Scorpio. I mean, I don't think I need to lay it out for you on a platter. Um, I really want you to look into some of the things and some of the titles or some of the things I was mentioning. Um, if something shouted out to you and it caught your attention, like Google it, look it up. But like I said in my other reading, I think a lot of us are going through that transformation where some of us are already awakening, going through other spiritual awakenings, and others are awakening for the first time. So this is going to be kind of a rocky, beautiful summer because it is an amazing journey once you accept. And like I repeated twice, stop resisting, stop resisting. Just trust in the universe and know that everything is going to work out in, divine timing, and that the angels and spirit guides and, your heavenly counsel or whomever you know, pray to and believe in, and like, crystals are a good thing too. Start getting into your crystals because they can help you, kind of ward off certain energies, kind of stay grounded. The one crystal that I just received that was like the clerk lady at the metaphysical shop like put it in my hand, and it literally sparked me. That has never happened when I've gone getting my crystals. And I went to sleep with it last night on my third eye, and it kept saying and I'm like, why is it saying this? And when you read up on Tibetan quartz, um, it comes from Tibet, and it's in the mind, and it's very high, so it has a very high vibration. It's a very powerful crystal, and I was just so blessed. I think, like, even though I was a little scared from how you know it took to my energy, I have healer's hands, healing hands or whatever. That's one of my gifts. So how it responded to me, and I was just like, whoa, and I threw it back in the crystal box. And when the clerk picked it up, she was like, oh my God, it's so warm. So I know it had my energy on it. So I just, brought it home. But I really want you guys to really look into this stuff. And like, if you have any questions, don't be afraid. Reach out. Whether it's like you think you have spiritual gifts, I can help you pinpoint, or pinpoint you in the right direction to get more clarity on that. But again, Scorpio, this is your reading for July 1st through the 15th. Love and light, share, like, comment, subscribe. Good night, guys.